Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at SPIEL 17. I'm sitting down with Rustin Harkoltsen from now talking about Nations. So if you guys are familiar, this is Nations, the dice game. You are also the designer for Nations. So we have two boxes here though. So let's talk a little bit first about just Nations, the dice game.
So this is a fast version of the big Nations game. It's a family game. You can learn it and play it very fast. It's still interesting for gamers, but some gamers have asked for a bit more, and that's where Unrest comes in.
So and you just mentioned this was just republished as well.
Reprinted, yeah, and also with Stronghold Games added as a publisher.
So now we have Unrest with that. So what do we get with Unrest? Let's assume people have played Nations the Dice game before, they're familiar with the rules, so we just want to know what's different.
So with this, for the base game, this is the base game boards. They are all the same. They are different color, but they are all the same. With the expansion, there is more flexibility and more advanced stuff going on. So there are 4 new boards replacing the old colors. So still for up to 4 players. So green, for example, instead of Egypt being the normal basic setup, you have Arabs that have different things added as the special things they start with. Or you can play as the Ethiopia, which has, again, different special things and different setups. And all of them play quite differently. And especially if you pair up and play 2-player games or 3-player games or so, which nations you choose to start with makes a lot of difference to the main game. So this is the simplest change. So you play with different boards. Then you also have more tiles, more normal development tiles for everything. One of the big changes is these new green dice. By taking the Coffee House or Knights Templar, you get green dice that are quite similar to the old ones. They work in the same way, except when the fists are rolled. That means your people are unhappy. They are revolting against you, and where they can't hurt you, but they can annoy you. You have to care about them at least a little bit when you roll a fist. And you either can say, okay, I'm going to take care of this unrest happening right now, and I'm taking all the unrest I rolled and roll them again. So this doesn't hurt you, but it delays you. There's an opportunity cost to this. So you do something else. You can be sure for the round you will get something good. All the sides have 2 resources, so you will absolutely get something good for it. So they can be worth it, but they are a gamble. Some parts of the game you want to finish quickly. Some parts you want to finish late. And this gives you the opportunity to delay your actions for a little bit sometimes, but they are not very predictable. So they might cause you harm, but if you think that, oh, this is too much, I don't have time for you right now, I have to get rid of these unrest guys. Okay, you put them into your used area and say, okay, I'm not going to care more about this. I'm just losing these resources now because I absolutely have to do something else. Then you can toss them and make a normal turn, but you lose those resources for this round. And you have these 5 tiles. One of them will be used each round, so one will not be used because there are 4 rounds in the game. So every round you take out 1 and say, okay, the player who produces the most books this round gets 2 extra points. Or every special blue tile gives 2 instead of 1, and that comes into these. These are the pass first tiles. So these are one type of new tile, this is another type of new tile. So these are always put out every round, but the player who passes first will take one of them and get that bonus for this round. And those give you a lot of flexibility for making small adjustments, especially to reach the new and tougher requirements in the events. And if I pass first and I take this one, then I can go trade 2 dice to reach up to the 5 food and get that food, and I can deny these other resources to the others, or which is most important, what do I want to do right now? So these small things make it a lot more tricky and give you lots of more options with a very small thing. And yet there are more tiles chits for getting all the bonuses. And this chit, the small reroll, it's like the base game reroll with a star inside, so it means you are extra fast when you do that. Normally in the game, you do one small action and then you're done. With this one, you can do one small action and then do something more. So normally when you do a reroll, you take your dice and I'm rolling these dice and you're done. With a fast reroll, you do a reroll and then you have another go immediately. So you're faster and you're more unpredictable, and they're a little bit more interesting and fun than the normal base game rerolls.
Now, are all these combinable? Could you play with the new boards and the tiles that give you the green dice and these?
No, they are not combinable. You have to use all of them. Otherwise, it does not work well. They are not pick and mix these parts and these parts. It's a whole package. You need to use them all for them to work together.
All right. Well, if you guys want to check that out, that is Nations, and this is the expansion called Unrest. This is Rustin, who's the designer, and thank you for letting us take a look.
Thank you.